how do you market? Well, it's not just marketing. Marketing is one part of marketing. You gotta understand different types of marketing to be able to market your brand or your business or your company. The first thing you gotta think about when you start marketing is how do you make yourself different? And how do you make yourself the same? That's the balance, in the marketing. You gotta be different, but you gotta be the same. If you're not the same, nobody's gonna relate. If you're too different, they're not gonna get it. If you're too similar, they won't notice you, and you won't be unique. So, you gotta figure out the balance between how to make yourself the same and different. When you market, when you market, when you market, when you market. When you market, when you market, when you market, when you market. When you market, when you market, when you market, when you market. The key to that is to not think about your product and what makes your product unique, what makes you different. You gotta think about what makes you different as a person, as an entity, as a brand. What makes you unique, what you care about, what you love, what are your values, who are you, you know what I'm saying? And then the things that make you different, you show them, you find the people that relate to those things. That's what you do, you know what I'm saying? Because those are the people that are gonna care about your product and care about your company and care about what you're doing. You gotta find the people that are like you, the people that have the same interests and values. You gotta find the people that care about the same things. That's the people you gotta find. When you market, when you market, when you market, when you market. When you market, when you market, when you market, when you market. When you market, when you market, when you market, when you market.